We're gonna continue on with the death. I think we have 3 days. I thought. Okay, so. All right, so we'll do this part since it's 3 days, and we have the other one, Crystal Skull. So these are the two we're gonna do probably today, and probably if we have time, we do Crisis Mode.
Yes.
It's beautiful, absolutely. The sandbox inlaid within the suitcase remains silent. With thoughts in mind, people can miraculously form the sand in any shape they want. It can only be limited to one imagination. This Arcana product was cherished by the former head of the Ramirez Security Company. Together, they create Moran legends and miracles? Put it on the table, Melinda.
Good.
Now you are more like the head of the security. She has her lips tightly closed.
But...
What's the point of it? He left you this, together with his career and everything. He has always been proud of you.
However...
But he never said that while he was alive. And what can I do with it? If I had gone to the cemetery the day after the funeral, I would have had it already. What help can I or Ramirez get from it now? We had to deal with prosecution and bankruptcy, and it all because I'm too stupid and arrogant.
No.
We can find a Mandoni like what he did back then. Deducting, thinking, simulating, until you find the answer.
Yes.
Yes, he was a genius. He could solve any puzzles with a flash of inspiration.
But...
Well, I was only a SWAT who sticks to old rules. She bends over and finds a pile of files under the table.
Look at these files, Miss AC.
I memorized all the crime committed by Sean 5 years ago. I drew on father's security claim and took lessons from all the mistakes of others. Equipment was upgraded, patrol was stepped up, and every fault was fixed. But none of them helped. I thought I could bring in new Ramirez, find a balance between Arkham and traditional security to make Ramirez more planned, as well as more acceptable to the public.
However...
But I was not flexible. Not experienced in making plans. I screwed it up.
Oh my!
Father was right. Even a broom is better than me. I should never have been a security officer in the first place. You and your father are exactly the same.
What?
After the death of the Roman Cup, he was also desperate and lost his hope in everything.
Melania?
You've been a top student for so long that you lack significant experience in your life.
Failed.
You don't have the experience to deal with failure, nor learn enough things from it. In the end, your excellence becomes your burden, so does your sense of responsibility.
You are right.
But what else can I do? The reason your father called Sean is because he knew his enemy well. But you still don't know anything about Sean even after reading his files. You were focusing on what guards should do. You treated Sean as a test. You thought you could work it out as long as you have enough experience and data. I understand why you're so into the guidance of security. To you, it is a reference with all the answers in it. But security is not only about device and plans. We are dealing with living thieves. They come and go without a trace. Their minds are full of lunatic ideas, spending the whole month digging a tunnel outside the exhibition hall, or folding themselves to hide in a cabinet for a whole week are not surprising. To take down your opponent, you must...
Yes.
Go beyond your imagination of any thief.
But
I'm not father. Even if I put myself in his shoes, used the same tools, and spoke as he did, I could not be him. Arcanum will not make me think like him. Either will allow me to recover stolen exhibitions.
no.
No, Melinda, it is the opposite. It's the opponent we are talking about. Your father, in this case, is nothing but a peer. Opponents? Melinda gets lost in her contemplation. An idea strikes her like a lightning.
Aha! I got it!
Miss Stacy, it's like playing chess. If I had no way out, then put yourself in the opponent's shoes.
Think about it.
If I were Sean, how would I avoid the encirclement and go unseen? Shoulder bag swipes the dust on the files of Sean with a strip of cloth from her mouth. I think this crystal skull theft 5 years ago will be a perfect start for your simulation. The crystal skull. A nosy skull rare to see, made of quartz and a broken skull. It has a rough surface, an evil personality, and a habit of buzzing. According to the extended application of the noisy skull and its argument, this item was mainly used as a time teller in history when there is no available rooster. Target danger level 2 stars, noise level 10 stars. Suggest you refer to Archon Striking Clock Case. Prepare multiple plants and rating goes down. Wait, so if I use more plants it goes down? Okay, I see. Mature Thief always has a plan B. I'll be on my guard, but do you need a pair of earplugs? I always wonder where your ears are. You will see. So anything with the red exclamation points are one of the ones we have to do. So think about it, Melinda. What will you solve this question if you were the thief? Of course, the first step is to take a tour class. Okay. So let's talk to the guards. A friendly junior school journalist, nice disguise. You have learned the shift schedules from the conversation. Okay. Bonus question. What is the easiest way to sneak into the security office room if you are an innocent visitor? Make a complaint. -5. Aww. Okay, time to select a starter for your plan, Melinda. The guards. Okay, what's this? Bouncy ball. What's this other one? Think about it. How are you going to escape if you're caught when checking the ventilation ducts? I'll take it to reception. Okay. Okay, so we lost -5. Okay. Night will fall soon. We need to change. This one? Okay, nice. We got +10. A sleepy popping beans never let you down. The guards are sleepy like a rock. Enter the hall. Next phase. Okay. We finally reached the case. Oh no, where's the crystal skull? It's not in the case we saw this morning. We lost -10. Okay, what's this one? We have to consider emergency 2. How are you going to escape if all the stairs and ventilation ducts are blocked? Hide in the scene. Alright, so we're failing. Just a petty trick. The crystal skull is the smallest hall next door. Alright, one last bit. Take care of the big block guard. Okay. Use sticky balls. Okay. Something interesting happens. The crystal skull starts singing loudly. Chant a spell. What? Okay, am I doing this? This is a bad rating. I think it's like a D. Alright, fine. He stands up to the chair on him. We should have struck the chair to the ground. Take this crystal skull. We are running away. So might have to do that. Might have to do that mission over again. So let's see. What is water? Okay, let's do debuff.
What's this?
And then single target and this.
Start me up. I tripled the ingredients this time. Nice! Rock, rock, rock! Change the world! Bodyguard! Don't touch my son! The bodyguard!
Okay, so strong.
They're just little games.
And I think I can take out another guy right here. Let's save this for next round.
Woohoo! Release!
Okay, we could combine this. And this goes here. So we need both these. This and this one.
The sword is drawn. Never hesitate.
So for my knight, it's the strongest character, or the one that has the highest insight and level. Okay, that's how we did. We might have to redo it. Oh, yeah, I knew it. We gotta. we got. Yeah, okay, let's redo that one. Alright, so if I remember, talk to the guards. This is this one. Smoke. Ready, +5. And turn. Okay, what's this? Ventilation duct. Okay. Okay, what's this one? We use the suite. Okay, it's that one. Okay, +5. So what's the one we didn't get? Okay, rating didn't change. So that's good. Okay. Okay, what's the next spot? Nighttime. Check the nearby ones. +5, okay. What did we do before? Was it... Did we get +5 for that one? Or did we try to get... Oh, so wasn't it? Distraction bubble, right? I'm writing on change. Wrap it in cloth. So how do we do in this one? We messed up on one of them.
I can't wait anymore. What's this?
Merci.
Ah, it seems to be mixed up.
Fight for
Fine,
the
right?
unarmed.
So we could do this.
Bravo.
Start me up. Woohoo! Release! They're just little games.
Follow the
Alright,
world.
see. Come Come on.
Now my hands up.
His trumpets sound. Judgment Day has come.
Hip hip hooray!
Alright, let's see. Hopefully our rating is A. Come on, A. No. Alright, so it does tell you what I did wrong. Oh, it does. Okay, so it's this one here, hiding scenes. Yeah, so close. Alright, let's try one more time. Alright. Okay. Okay. Jump out the window. Okay. Oh, should I use the...
Wow, so many things that I haven't seen. They're just
Merci.
little games. What's this? Left hand up. Now right hand up.
Never hesitate.
It seems to be mixed up. This should be fine, right?
Dang, dang.
What's that?
Bravo.
It seems to be mixed up. This should be fine, right? What's this? Start me up.
Merci.
It seems to be mixed up. This should
we
be
got-
fine, right?
I think we got a good score. Got 90 in this one.
Hip hip hooray!
Come on, 90. What we get? 95. Okay. I think that's good. We'll A. Alright, reward, what's this? Claim all. So we just have to get an A rating so we can get everything. Alright, the last part of this one, then we'll go to crisis mode. Perfect answer. Yeah, seriously, I totally get it. This is the perfect solution. So this is what security looks like from a thief's point of view. I even enjoy being a thief now.
No!
Oh please, do not remove that sprinkler. I have to change my route again. There is always an accident. Don't let your guard down. Then I'll take advantage of that security officer who has a stomach ache and replace him from his shift.
Everything has been going well.
Fine, but everything is still as planned. Sunrise. And falls. From now, time means nothing to Melina. The puzzle of attack and defense is the only thing in her world.
I got it!
The security guards strive for perfection, but they are not always good at setting test questions for thieves. They all make mistakes, but which thief takes advantage? Father never set questions. He just improvised. So the thieves had no choice but to intrude as they're used to. Setting questions was not Father's thing, but he left the job to the thieves, turning them into question creators. So Father unreasonable action actually meant so much. My Years with Ramirez, Chapter 1. Distract your opponent away from the field they're familiar with. Authored by Melanie. Chapter 2. Get your... Chapter 2. Get your opponents into the field you're familiar with. Authored by AC.
But
I'm not experienced in setting questions either, but I'm very good at giving answers. I'm so close to the answer. Wait. I'm so close to answer the question given by Sean. The door is opened unexpectedly. Coming into the room are Phineas and other security guards.
Melania?
Are you here for your father's stuff?
Please put down the things in your hand, miss.
One of the guards, with no mercy, takes all over the sandbox in her hands. He stuffs it into a paper box and seals it. Another one clicks the shutter.
wait a minute.
Where are you taking it? As if they are deaf, the guards keep listing each item in the room. They are from the court.
What?
The court? For sheriff's cells? This place? Well, since we can't play the second conversation, I think so.
But
Why does it happen so quickly? Owing to the Remit cuff theft, the whole private security industry is now being questioned by society, and now the second theft of this. Iverson or say, the industrial committee asks us to have some self-consciousness and don't humiliate the industry anymore.
Melania.
Go back to college. I will, but not now. Where are you going?
I swear on the honor of Ramirez, I will make up for my mistake.
By the way, sir, it's New Human's Handbook. May I take it? She waves the guidance of security in hand. The guard only gives it an indifferent glance and takes it as soon as something legible.
Uncle Fines.
Goodbye, Uncle Fines. Melanie goes down the stairs, smiling. In the room, Vanessa casts a puzzled eye on the office table and she just sits by. A news cover is sticking on the table. Red lines and more red lines were drawn. Ramirez security thrust into the limelight again with Madonna's death. The head of New Humans, Iverson, speaks out forcefully as Ramirez is expelled from the guidance of Security Additional Board. Sean the Great Thief returns. His next target is a painting the football match guarded by New Humans. This is the first time Sean has taken a shot at the artifact outside the Arcanum and Cruelty. What exactly is the deeper meaning of this act? He puts the paper down.
So,
Iverson's treasures guidance security is soon going to have its own tests.
it will be another long night.
The football match. A wide-sized oil on campus painted by a modern artist. Said to be cursed after being traded several times and now owned by the brave human collector. The reason for the attention it has drawn may not be the concern it shows to the public, but it's definitely not the rumor that the painting takes the sound of whistling or temporarily turns the security staff into matchsticks. Alright, so target danger is 5 stars, harder than most Arkham exhibits. Be careful. A good thief worries not about ratings, right? It's not the Arkham exhibit, right? I'll complete it as usual, but what's the rumor about it making the sound of whistling at midnight? Guard watching game in monitor room. This is the last question, and we must release the football match before Sean does. Time to inspect what you have learned. Talk to the guards. Ah, we guessed wrong. Check the ventilation duct. Nothing. Ah, okay. We better do a rehearsal before getting into the ventilation duct. No way, what's a pile of iron? Security robot under testing. Okay, so... Look at this, Melanie. Guidance of security. Article 342. Security officers on duty are only allowed to have food and drinks distributed by the company. They are more cautious about food supplies now. Our sleep popping pills may not work this time. Use it anyway. Okay.
Take thy sword. Duel with someone fair and square. Merci.
Wait, we chose that. Okay, so all AoE attacks.
It seems to be mixed up.
The sword is
Fine,
drawn.
Wow! Release!
Nice move.
These are none! These are none! They're just little games.
Bravo.
Come on, can we knock him out?
Release!
Nice.
I will pray for you. Sorry.
That's 5, so let's see. So what's this other one? Quick quiz. How are you gonna carry the football match on your excellent oil painting on the scene on the way out? Handbag? Ah. Alright. Land has fallen. Time for action. Quick suggestion. The sleepy pocket shield doesn't always work at the same time. We'll better plan a safe route into the halls. Leave it to me. A cute cat is in front of you. It is obviously not okay. A robot seems malfunction is right ahead. Even though it looks powered off, it can trouble for a rookie thief like you. Ignore it. Aw, cat. Ignore it. Alright, so ignore it is not good. I'm sure we did a rehearsal when we planned the route to the ventilation duct. Apparently the infrared sensor are installed after that. Looks like we had to wait. Looks like what we did to the security robots had made them even more alert. What are you gonna do? Use Miss AC. Okay. The hall is right ahead, but guards won't move a step from the exhibit. Looks like we overestimate the red lid. They don't always have dinner at the same time. Smoke alarm! Jump out the window. Okay. This is the last one. Let's see, use Miss AC. Ah, which was wrong. Take it down. Alright, let's see if we get a after this one.
Wow. So many things that I haven't seen. What's that?
So this and this.
I tripled the ingredients this time.
Fight for the unarmed.
Oh, not down.
What's this?
Merci.
Start me up. It seems to be mixed up. It should
Never
be fine,
hesitate.
right? I will pray for you. Sorry.
This is the last one. Fight carefully. What rating do we get in this one? C?
I can't wait anymore.
Everything is under control. Enemies do it before the battle runs out. Okay. I should have brought the other character in.
What's that?
Bravo.
It seems to be mixed up. It should be fine, right?
Nice move.
Bodyguard! Where are the bodyguards?
What the? They took out all my moves.
What's this? Typhon won't give up his friends. Neither will Sotheby. Bodyguard! Where are the bodyguards?
Okay, come on, no disarm. Okay. So what do we have? What do we have? Let's try to knock that guy out.
What's that? Everybody, let me see your
Fight
hands
for
up!
the unarmed.
It seems to be mixed up. It should be fine, right? Change the world!
Overkill.
Are you ready to be I know what they're just little games. Are you ready to shake? Woohoo! Release! This is the gift well prepared for you. Left hand up. Now right hand up.
Dang, dang.
What's that?
Bravo.
Alright, come on, that's what we do.
Typhon won't give up his friends. Neither will Sotheby.
Fight for the unarmed.
Peace and love. Peace and love.
Okay, come on. Oh, wait. Disarmed her.
Follow the will of
Everybody,
God.
let me see your hands up.
His trumpets sound. Judgment day has come.
Hip hip, hooray!
So this is not even going up. I guess because it's the event. So how do we do? We got what? Ah, we got a D. Okay, so not to talk to guards. So that's what got us -5. Put in handbag. Okay. Ignore it. It's also negative. Not use Miss AC. Okay. I think we got it. Oh. Guidance on security. Article 41. The camera shall be placed at the vertex of a triangle to eliminate blind spots. Flaws. Test has shown that cameras placed The vertex of the triangle in an arch hall would result in more than one blind spot. Guidance on security, Article 120. Check whether the ventilation ducts are clear before the hypnotic gas is used to avoid accidents.
A double-edged sword.
Tests has shown that it's perfectly possible to intrude from the ventilation duct. Security measures are highly recommended to be taken in the ventilation area. Guidance on security, Article 342. Security officers on duty are allowed to have food and drinks distributed by the company.
Flawed.
Upstream flawed. Tests have shown that anyone can be the working meal vendor of new humans with a phone call and a costume. The security office will finish dinner with sleepy poppy beans in it as required by the guidance. Phew. She shakes her wrist and closes the guidance of reluction. Mr. Iverson shouldn't have let us leave the editorial board. There's too much to revise in this guidance.
How disappointing.
I'd love to leave my comments on the article, but then I want to be able to finish the essay assigned by Professor Claire. The handbook clearly needs registration from peers. Count down the seconds. 5.
Miss AC.
Let's go. The door to the rooftop is opened. An uninvited guest rushes out of the door like a boarding school student hearing the lunch bell and dashing out of the classroom. Unfortunately, he stumbles immediately. What the hell? Why is there a broom? Is that Sean? Don't Sean the thief? The next second, the sticky ball trap above the door is triggered. Black and sticky furry balls rains from above, blocking his sight.
Miss AC.
Melania throws her shadow bag at the trapped person. AC lands perfectly on the man and bites his head.
Perfect.
She quickly claps and walks towards him with satisfaction. Swooping down, she picks up the wrapped parcel falling on the ground next to him with no effort.
Uh-huh.
The signature of Ellis Lorley. Yes, this is the football match. The painting that New Humans is responsible for. Sean the Great Thief, I finally meet you. The harder he struggles, the tighter the black furry ball sticks to him. Soon he realized either living with the shoulder bag for the rest of his life or losing the part above his neck. These are the only two choices he has.
Unbelievable.
Broom? Such a cheap trap. For me? The broom caught the Great Thief, Johnny, 4 years ago. No shame in losing to it, Mr. Sean. At least you're not the first. Is that a comfort? Police won't bother rabbiting. Who are you? Ahem. Melania opens her notebooks and reads her script written in advance out loud. You don't need to know my name, Mr. Sean. Let's make a deal. Do you still have the Mendoni?
What if I had?
The football match you stole is a counterfeit. I'm taking the real one in advance. If you give me the Mendoni, you can have the real football match, or I'll hand you over to the police. How about that? Oh, a peer? You made these security guards snooze? All you had to say is yes or no. To remain silent was his first choice, but in the end, he nods. Fine, count me out. But how did you figure out I'll leave from the roof? Because I had all the other security flaws fixed. The only way out without being noticed is the plumbing vents pipe on the roof.
I think.
I guess it's better to talk on the roof than in the drains of a ventilation duct. So you took advantage of the flaws to steal the real painting, and then help them fix the flaws. Did you trade loot with me?
Unbelievable.
That's part of the plan.
And it's true that Mr. Iverson's guidance of security needs Imperium assessment. And you're not giving me the football match, are you? The sarcasm in his voice doesn't get any less, and it even sounds familiar. Even if I give you the Madonna, you exchange the real painting with your Archon skill.
Melania?
Am I right, Melania? Wait, who's that? Her name isn't supposed to be known by the one in front of her.
Wait a minute.
Miss AC, that voice. I think you owe us an explanation, Sean. Schroederbeck released her capture. He managed to stand up, breathing out with great relief. Although black fur is everywhere on his suit, the way he swept them can be considered elegant.
Of course.
Oh, it's Phineas! Of course, please allow me to get rid of these sticky balls first. The usual tool to deal with this is salt water, but personally I prefer Dr. Pepper with mint oil. You can get rid of them and keep them sticky. Recycle! Phineas grabs a bottle of spray from his pocket. As he sprays his secret ingredients on them, the sticky ball starts dropping like water drops falling from an umbrella. The combination of sticky balls and broom is an improvised try, but I'll give you 90% of the mark for this classic move, Melinda.
It doesn't make any sense at all.
But how? How could it be possible? It doesn't make any sense at all. How can you be Sean? Sean the Great Thief has been working with Ramirez Security for the last 5 years. The head of Ramirez Security stole the medallion himself. It doesn't make sense. C'est la vie is full of surprises, isn't it? Did you see yourself stealing the football match a week ago? I just borrowed it. We'll return it soon. That's our top student. I can return the medallion now as a reward for your high score. But there's another condition. You must wait for 3 days until you return the football match. Elena crunches her teeth. She feels anger and outraging her sanity. I don't know if I can still trust you. He struts.
Melanie.
There are reasons for what I have done, but the police won't give us time to catch up on these. The police sirens from blocks away is wailing from far to near. I should go now. Thank you for leaving the vent pipe for me. Don't bother tracing me. You were not even born when I started my career. Ah, so Mr. Fines was Sean the Great Thief. Oh, this is for you. Fines flips a coin to her. After all the twists and turns, the coin which can decide the fate of Ramirez is here, lying in Melinda's hand, with no effort. She looks down the building, astonished. The fears of that culprit has become one with the darkness. Only his voice lingers under the night sky. Mail the football match after 3 days. I'll come to you then. Oh, we finished it. So we have to wait. What? We'll try to get A in that one. So. Wait, was it? There's more? Ending and new beginning.
Failed.
No doubt. This is a failure, a complete humiliation. The shameless thief stole the exhibit and sent it back in a package as if our security was invisible. But this is not failure of guidance or security, but a failure of us, of our security officers. Guidance on security gives us perfect strategies, but the security officers were sleeping and negligent. When the London police entered the exhibit hall, they were all sound asleep. New humans should not allow this to happen again.
I prove to you.
We promise that the human security officers is to be phased out from today, and something more rational, more effective, and more rigorous is to be introduced: security robots. Over the next 3 to 5 years, we will devote our developing new type, so that human security officers are completely replaced.
We bust.
We will lead by example and transform the security officers into a future-oriented, science-based, civilized, and rational industry.
What?
There are flaws in the guidance, and the response was to fire everyone? Since Mr. Iverson has completely ignored the guidance on security with comments enclosed in my letter, I pulled 2 all-nighters for this.
I warned you.
You should have finished Professor Claire's essay first.
Oh my!
And there's not even a word about Ramirez retrieving the Madonna. A lot of journalists was there to interview me. Iverson was way better connected than ours, after all.
Hmm.
A Ramirez retrieving collectible report. At this time, the new humans are suffering. They won't let it be reported. Little stands up alerted.
Sean.
Fairness, no, Mr. Sean, the great thief.
Don't be nervous.
Call me Finn. It's like the old days. It's not. I'm not nothing special. You're being modest. You're the only international thief of the 20th century who has stolen in London and Paris at the same time. Her voice sounds cold as the winter dimes. Obviously, there's no way this conversation can be that kind of awkward small talk that you used to have. In my defense, I have never committed such a shocking crime. Just 2 guards lost the exhibit on the same day, and they used me as an excuse.
What?
She frowns. It's not easy to tell if it's just another lie of Sean.
Use your brain.
How? Use your brain, Melanie. How would this ever make sense? If my arcane skill is that marvelous, why am I still just a thief? Some security guards make up those stories for international thieves to cover their malpractice. Their imagination can easily match those of thieves in order to not to lose their jobs. Noticing her being nervous, the great thief gives her a smile. Relax, well, to be fair, the main donor you have stolen is also a counterfeit. This is not something she can let go of. Her jaw drops, but maybe too late.
What?
What? My arcane skill is to touch something and make a copy of it, like what you just heard. It only works on one object though. I had copied countless fake antiques with my arcane skills, but at the same time, they will have my arcane mark. As their price gets higher and higher, I'm afraid someone will find out that they're all counterfeit, so I decided to steal my copies. Nothing can stop me back to the back to the days I was in auctions, exhibitions, and museums. I quite enjoyed being unstoppable. Until your father showed up, my plans fell flat in front of him. So Ramirez stopped the great thief Sean. I thought and thought, but couldn't figure out how he predicted my plan. So I applied for Ramirez security, not only to find that your father has no plan at all.
I'm the one with the plan in this stupid company.
He lets out a long sigh, a sigh of mourning the time he wasted on his former rival. I worked as a security officer for 5 years with full passion. During that time, I formed an ultimate larceny plan with all I had learned from Ramirez. This was going to be the great thievery that even your father couldn't stop. But before I can perform this plan, your father committed suicide. I was disappointed and upset.
But I do know.
However, I do know that he considered you as his successor.
So is that revenge?
He asked me to take over the company, and then you stole the exhibit from me, putting an end to Ramirez that almost closed down. Fernandez opens his mouth as he's trying to defend himself, but before he can say anything, Melanie has already grabbed her notebook from the shoulder bag and turned into a certain page.
Now it makes sense.
I didn't figure out how you stole the medallion before. I thought it was an unconscious bias, as the question was set up for me until I heard about your arcane skill. You made a copy of Miss AC that night, right? You copied my arcane skill, then you swapped the exhibit like I did. Yes, I traded the medallion with an ice cube in my... I traded the medallion with an ice cube in my coffee. After it melted, there was no trace of exchange. Usually, I can't imitate other alchemists and incantation, but I worked hard for 5 years and the effort paid off. I learned how to do it once. I'll thank you for that too, Melinda, for demonstrating it in front of me.
Oh my!
The answer is so simple. She drops into a chair, supporting her forehead with one hand. So you must have read my plans for the football match in the office. I wrote it all down and arranged the reference alphabetically, right there on the table. But you still came to the roof. I don't understand. He shakes his head, interrupts the young girl's speech with a bitter smile on his face.
You're like your father.
That's not possible.
He always said that the job of the security officer is to assure the safety of the client's property. Nothing matters except that. His words was nothing but the challenge of attack and defense. You, however, after knowing the inside story of the security field and antique trades, you still focus on your next test question. No, I just used to answering questions. Most importantly, you see all this as self-challenge. This is caught up in the memory. Your father was a real artist. Everything became dull after he died.
I admit.
I have to say, at first it was an act of revenge on Ramirez, but I changed my mind.
Melanie.
You are smart, inquisitive, and detail-oriented. You will not miss any chance. These are valuable qualities, and that's why I went to the patio to meet you.
Would you like to be a thief?
Would you fancy being a thief? You're talented.
No!
Best thing is, I have no interest in illegally possessing other belongings. Melanie blushes. Apparently, an offer of crime is not something that she's ever expected. Finn shrugs. Apparently, his offer is just a impromptu.
So,
Let's keep leading. Ramirez is not a bad choice. You're an elite planner. No, I'm neither a good question maker nor a business leader. Thinking from the aspect of the thief is not a common way. Your father always said, respect your opponent and they will respect you. For that alone, he trumps countless Iversons.
But it's unfair.
Father respected his opponent, but he seems as accomplice. Both Ramirez and New Humans has lost their exhibit before when we were seen as simulations to the industry, and Father was driven to commit suicide. What for? New Humans? No one ever pointed out the flaws of guidance and security. Everyone was convinced of his statement. They were drawn to the bumbling robots, while as a security officers and ambulance would have been better. People are short-sighted. That's not new. They can only see the results. It doesn't matter whether guidance or security is flawless or not. It matters whether people believe it is. If so, even something goes wrong, Iris can blame those idiots instead of the guidance.
But
It's not the truth. Let's get some water. It's the truth in people's eyes. They are the ones manipulating public opinions. One success cannot save the credibility of Ramirez. One death cannot shake the position of New Humans. Once again, she grabs the handle of the bag tighter. Then I'll prove it to them. I'll point out the flaws in guidance of security, and I'll show the flaws to everyone in the same way I did this time. If it happens once, it may be a norm, but if it happens twice, 3 times, and 10,
I must reveal it.
no security styles is better or worse than another, but truth and justice must be manifested. The guidance of security is not the principle written once and for all. I must bring it to light. This is the answer beyond Finland's imagination.
So,
Is that your choice? Then what would you be? The one who keeps writing the Legend of Ramirez, or the one who rewrites it?
No, Mr. Fines. I'm just a student.
The great thief looks into the young student's eye. The bell at the bar ends the silent competition. Unfortunately, it's time for me to head to the wharf. By the way, I used your archive skill to switch your recording tapes. Don't even think about catching me, Melinda. Melina opens her bag in a hurry. And Sally finds out he is not lying. She immediately drops her shoulder.
No!
That's not fair, Mr. Sean. I bought it with my scholarship. You turned down my offer, so don't expect me to teach you any lessons. One last thing. Our parents will leave an archive mark on their work. Proud as your father was, he was no reason not to. Had nothing to do with the ruinous cup case, but suggest you not underestimate the imagination of a security officer. She hops up shocked.
Wait a minute.
Wait, are you suggesting that there's something else about my father's case?
I just want to see the legend of Ramirez continue.
I should be tired as your father. Wait, I should be tired as your father's daughter. Am I right, Melina? He waves at her elegantly. The next second, he disappears into the crowd. Sean, the great thief, has completed his revenge. He is strange, but free.
Miss AC.
I know what to do. I can't be like Father or Sean, and I don't need to, but I can try to understand them. One day I will be back and set my own questions, but before that, I need to practice, practice, and practice until the day when I figure out everything.
Could you help me?
The shoulder bag gives her student a playful nibble.
Anytime, Melania.
We're done with the case, I think. Oh nope. Weeks later, Ramirez Security Company announced its dissolution. Meanwhile, an advance notice sign, "The Great Thief AC," was sent to many famous newspapers. Dear Editor Board of Guidance Security, congratulations on the publication. In the past 5 years, you've been traveling together with us in the world of imagination. And now you are trying to use a guide full of flaws to solve all your problems once and for all. Security, however, should be art. It requires courage, prudence, creativity, and infinite passion. You respect us no more, and we will respond in the same way. 5 p.m. I shall arrive and claim the Light Cross in Naval Museum. Good luck setting up a perfect security arrangement according to the guidance. Sincerely, the Great Thief AC.
Miss AC.
If Father knew what I was going to do, would he still be proud of me?
I think he would say, Ace.
I bet he would.
The young thief shoots the hook gun and jumps towards the building. In the exhibit hall, full of miracles and legacy, countless shiny test questions awaits her challenge. So that's kind of neat. It shows her story. Dang, but okay, let's try to get a better score in this one. What do we choose? Let's see. Look up guidance. Okay. Do we check CTT? No. Turn them down. Huh? Okay, so none of them. Let's reset. Reset current. Wait, so. Or stage 1. Alright.
thy sword. Duel with someone fair and square. Merci. Bravo.
Start me up.
The sword is drawn. Never hesitate.
Rock, rock, rock. Change the world.
Nice, took out one.
Merci.
Everybody, let me see your
Never
hands up.
hesitate.
Woohoo! Release.
I will pray for you. Sorry.
Okay, ready, +5. Wait. Wait, if I reset, does it go back to where does it go to? Okay. Nice. Use it anyway. Okay, come on.
Take thy sword. Duel with someone fair and square. Bravo. Merci. The sword is drawn. Never hesitate. Follow the
They're
will
just
of
little
God.
gates. Start me up.
His trumpets sound. Judgment day has come.
Hip, hip.
Hooray! Okay, come on, can we remember the other ones? The next phase. Let's look at. Wait, what? I thought we did. Alright, I guess not. Let's see. Leave it to me. Bubble distractor. Avoid it. I think we used this one, right? Okay. Give us a label. Okay. Jump out the window. Okay, come on, we almost got it. 32. Wait. Okay, I think we got it.
Take thy sword. Duel with someone fair and square.
What's that? They're just little games.
Bravo.
It seems to be mixed up. It should be fine, right?
Fight for the unarmed. Dun, dun. Merci. Bravo. Merci. The sword is drawn. Fight for the unarmed.
I've already said that somebody doesn't need a...
Alright, last one. Come on, I think we got A in this one now.
thy sword. Duel with someone fair and square.
What's that?
Bravo.
They're just little games. It seems to be mixed up.
Fight
It's
for
fine,
the
right?
unarmed.
Wow, release!
Don't disarm me. Really? Okay, so
What's
like
this?
this.
This is my best formula. It seems to be mixed up. It's been one game, right, friends? Neither will Sotheby.
Okay, so we have water.
I know what this is.
Wait, before we do that, I think we could get a one. So get this over here.
I know what this is.
Okay, so that should take out that one. This
Draw me up.
and that.
Jamais reculer.
This is the gift. Well prepared for you. Rock, rock, rock! Takes the world!
Dang, dang.
Steady and don't think
Follow the will of gods.
What's this?
Follow the will of gods.
What's that?
yeah, we have to use that.
Follow the will of gods.
What's this?
Merci. His trumpets sound. Judgment day has come.
It seems to be mixed up. It should be fine, right?
Oh, nice.
I've already said that Sotheby doesn't need a bodyguard.
95. We get 95. We get 90. Okay, nice. We got A. Okay, we got everything now. Alright, so we don't have to worry about this one now. We got everything.